What's going on, you guys? So today I'm going to be showing you my thought process whenever I'm creating a beat around a sample. And what this will include is building chords from a sample and then basically going from there, building the whole, adding drums and effects and all that stuff. So for this particular case, I'm going to be using an instrumental that I made called These Feelings. If you haven't heard it yet, I'm sure you're hearing it now, or you can go check it out, on my YouTube and all that good stuff. So anyways, gonna go ahead and begin. To start, I sampled the song Don't by Bryson Tiller. And as you can see here in the slide six, I added a lot of marker chops to it. Because I didn't know honestly. I just wanted to go free range up and down the piano roll and hopefully find a good pattern that stuck. And thankfully I did. So I'm gonna play you one pattern. Well, I'm just gonna play you the song or the sample by itself without any pitching or anything to it. And I took off the effects too, so.
Babe, feeling this way, giving you the word, babe. Feeling this way, giving you, feeling this way, giving you the word, baby. Feeling this way.
Okay, now you see how free it sounds. Now, once I repitch it in slide 6, now it's gonna sound quantized and on beat, basically.
Babe, feeling this way, giving you, feeling this way, feeling this way, giving you.
Okay, now whenever I'm working with a sample, I always want to get the EQing and all that out the way first, because I don't want any of the drums or any of the extra sounds from the sample overriding my sounds that I'm going to add on top of the sample. So as you can see here, a whole bunch of EQing, a lot of effects on it, added some filtering on it, EQ'd out the lows and the highs, added a fruity flanger effect to it, and then a stereo separation. And here's what I got. Now the kick and the snare is still there, but it's not as in your face as it was beforehand. Now at this point, I knew I wanted to add chords and chords on top of it. So what I did was play out the chords in an electric piano, if I can find it. Yeah, I played the chords out. And people always ask me, how do you find the chord of a sample? Now there's a couple ways for me personally. One way that I always start with is listening for the root note. Somebody's ringing doorbell. Listening for the root notes in the sample and building a triad off of that. So that's what I did here. But the other way is, there's a website that I'll link down in the description called chordify.net. And what it is you can drag or drop any song that you want to into the search engine there. And what it will do is find the chords of the song in guitar format or piano format for you. That way, if you aren't as good with your ear hearing for chords, you can use that. And generally, they're on point. Sometimes their chords may be off, but overall, it's a good website. So, a little plug there. But anyways, here are the chords that I played out though for the sample. Okay, and it fits, right? So again, added more instruments on top of that, and I added this Rhodes, kind of like a distorted Rhodes on top of it. And I played that out, and I eventually reversed that too for the verses, but you'll hear that in a second. It adds a nice texture to it. Then of course you go to the bass and then all the extra elements around it. Okay, now this is what I initially had. At this point, I hadn't even picked out drums for the song yet. Because I wanted to get a general feel and a general vibe for the song. So once I had this, I knew I wanted to sound design somehow. So I added a saw or sign pad. Let's see if I can find it. Why can I not find it? Oh, okay. So sound design preset from Silence, saw design. I added this on top of it, which added a, I don't know if you would classify this as selection-ish. I don't know. I'm not going to even go that far. But this is what it sounds like. And with this, it adds a cool, along with the Rhodes, it added a cool, I don't know, just a little flang to it. So here's what it sounds like now with the pad and all that stuff to it on it. Add a lead on top of it. And then now I bring the sample back in with a bell plug. See? At this point, I haven't even turned on any drums, no snares, no hi-hats, or anything. Because personally, again, I like to get an overall feel for the song melody-wise, chord progression-wise, and all that stuff. So once you're at this point, or at this stage of your beat, feel free to go crazy. Do whatever you want. I know for this, I wanted to keep it atmospheric and R&B-ish at the same time. So that's what I did. I kept the drum pattern simple. I didn't go crazy, with the hi-hats and everything. And I think that's pretty much it. So I'll play a little bit for you here, but then I'm gonna, of course, link you to the whole thing so you can hear it on your own. But thank you again very much. If you want more tutorials like this or of something else, if I can talk, just let me know. Leave a comment, like it up, subscribe, and yeah. So thank y'all very much. I appreciate it, and I'm out.
Tell me lies like I tell you. You the one that never come through. Never pick up the phone the times I call you. Oh shit, girl, what I'm supposed to do? I'ma break your heart, break my back. Diamond ring, you said fuck that.